I got that sunshine in my pocket, got the whistle in my feet. When I hear those pills a poppin', I go jumping down the street. Let's share this. First, hello there. Oh my god. Wait. I was speaking there for a little bit. Hold on. Okay. Hello. Are we here? We're here. We're clear. We don't want any more bears. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. First time joining a stream? Welcome. Excuse my voice. Exciting new travel channel. Yes, Japan is good. Japan is pretty good. Gina, have you noticed you look like the protagonist from Jedi Fallen Order? Never noticed that one. Never played it. What are we doing tonight? Happy I could make it to one of your streams. Happy you could join me. The music's a bit too loud. Let's turn down a bit. Just first thumbs down. Yay. How's my day? My day is okay. What kind of stream is this? We'll see, man. We'll see. It's this morning for me. Is this part where Boogie crashed his car? I don't know about it crashing cars, man. I just know about this new and exciting travel channel called Boogie Travels, made by this person named Boogie Travels. So new episode's gonna be out in another week. Sorry about that. I made a post earlier this week that I'm not gonna be able to make the 2-week thing happening anymore because of my new job. So it's gonna be once every 3 weeks. Hope you can understand. Sorry about that. He crashed his car while posting a video while driving with no seatbelt and not watching the road. I don't know about that, man. We're just gonna be talking about an exciting new travel channel. It got totaled. Oh, that's a shame. Love the Penguin Cup. Thank you. You're 2 minutes late. Yeah, and in case you haven't noticed, my voice is not the same as it used to be. I think it's going to recover eventually, but this is I think this is a consequence of having to be very loud during the classes and activities. So now it's just not happening. Do you lurk on Kiwi with or without profile? With a profile. It's a pretty good job. I like it. And just still learning. Still on. Thanks to your contributions, we were able to successfully arrest Murder She Wrote. Thank God. And by the way, I didn't do anything. It was also Roger Blinky's fault, or doing. So did Boogie make a new channel? Did he have a channel before this? All I know is Boogie Travels, man. So we're going to be talking about Boogie Travels in about 1 minute. Give him 1 more minute. Would you have your daughter back by 7 p.m.? You don't have your daughter back by 7 p.m. Is Nitty that were scary before because they were Zorro, and now they're hardcore Uncanny Valley? That's what you get. Yeah, there was a Discord link posted a while back, so if you would like to join the Discord for all things Gino, please do. Casilio, can you just slam a ruler on the desk before you have to say anything like a few of my teachers. Ruff, I love you. Oh, thank you. Thanks again for the link, Sean. Okay, gonna start in about 30 seconds. No, I've done other Boogie streams before. Boogie from Boogie Travels is behind me. Oh my God, is he? Okay, so let's start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey and hello, it's me, Gino Samuel, the guy behind my South Lithuanian eyes. So in case you haven't noticed, I'm a really big fan of traveling. I love traveling, and I hope that one day I will have the time to make a travel channel called Geno Samuel 6, I think. It's the one after the ASMR channel, which is Geno Samuel 5. The gaming channel is Geno Samuel 4. There's gonna be a mukbang channel a bit later. So yeah, I love to travel, and as a matter of fact, for New Year's of this year, I'm gonna be going to China. So that's gonna be fun. But before traveling, before going to a new place, I would like to have an idea of what that place has in store for it. Now, is it all just a tourist trap, or does it have some interesting historical landmarks? Does it have some amusement parks, which is also, some people like that. It's not my cup of tea, but to each their own. And some good food. I love some good food. Exploring the best that any country has to offer, be it in Asia, be it in Europe, America, the Americas, North and South, Australia. I'm kind of close to Australia, so I don't know. If time allows, I'd like to go to Australia. But before I travel, I would like to get an idea of just where to travel. So what better way to do it than go to YouTube and explore some new and exciting travel channels. And I found one actually pretty recently. Hold on, just let me open up my second monitor, which is my phone, so I can continue to read the chats while I'm looking at my screen here. Okay, perfect. Oh, Jesus Christ, sorry about that. So let's switch over to YouTube and let's explore this new channel called Boogie Travels. I think my videos are gonna be upside down in Australia. So okay, so this is the channel called Boogie Travels. I mean, it's nice enough. Okay, let's look at the about section and see what this is about. Oh, it's pretty recent. It's they joined in October 6th, 2019, and they already have almost 33,000 subscribers. So that's really good, I think. For such a young channel, to have so many subscribers. Okay, so here's the introduction. I am YouTuber Boogie2988. Oh, so I'm apparently wrong. This is not Boogie Travels. This is actually Boogie2988. I don't know who this is. I kind of have a vague idea of who this is, but this is his Boogie Travels channel. I love Disneyland, Disney World, and all the other great stuff you can see worldwide. One of my goals was to be able to do theme parks and roadside attractions, and with your viewership, I'll be able to do it. So please sit back and join me on my roadside and theme park explorations. So that's really interesting, right? So he's traveling to Disneyland, Disney World, and all the other places in the world. That's really interesting, right? I think that's kind of cool. One of my goals was to be able to do theme parks and roadside attractions. Roadside attractions, that's kind of cool too. And with your viewership, I'll be able to do it. I wonder what he means by this. With my viewership, how will I be able to help him? I'm not quite sure what that means, but I guess it just makes me feel nice and cozy if he says that. Okay, let's check out his videos and see what he has in store. Okay, let's go to sort by date added oldest. So let's go to his first video and let's have us look through and see what kind of videos he uploaded. Where did he travel to? World's largest man, Ripley's auditorium in Hollywood, California. That's nice. Haunted houses in Siloam Springs, Riverside, and Terminal, Arkansas. Haunted houses, that's cool too. Knott's Scary Farm with Adam the Woo and Jacob the Carpetbagger. I imagine that those are other YouTubers. I'm not familiar with them, but I guess they do travel as well. My Home Haunts 2019 Halloween decorations. It's a bit off screen, but there's a video where he goes to his house. He travels to his house, does he? I'm a bit confused by that, but Okay, well, first things first, I'm not just going to be reviewing the thumbnails and descriptions. We're going to be actually watching this. So let's see, what sort of things does this person named Boogie Travels have in store for us? So let's see, where does he travel? First place he traveled to was the world's largest man at Ripley's Auditorium in Hollywood, California.
Hey guys, Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet today.
This was not a live stream. Why did he say that he was coming at me live? Huh. Must be an oversight.
Today we're going to explore a Ripley's, believe it or not, auditorium. This is the one down in Hollywood, including a dinosaur ripping through the roof. Dinosaur currently wearing a Halloween costume, dressed up like the devil. I haven't been to a Ripley's, believe it or not, auditorium since I was a kid. This is my first time as an adult, so join me. I do love being out here once again on the Hollywood Strip. Try to visit this place as often as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to get me a star right here on this blank spot.
Oh, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice sentiment. Oh, I wonder if he will ever do something of note to make him, have a place on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Starting off with this, our Wadlow, the tallest man to ever live at 8 foot 11 inches, represented here.
Wow.
I think it was about 8 feet wide at one point. I don't think it was ever 8 feet tall.
Wow, was he really 8 feet wide? That's cool.
That is one tall man.
He's really tall.
This is fairly fascinating. I'm currently sporting a size 12, where here's Robert Wadlow's shoe. To give you an idea, that's my hand. To give you a sense of scale. It says it was a 36D, measuring 17.5 inches long, 8 inches high, 5 inches wide, and the shoe itself weighs for 4.5 pounds. Massive. This is really interesting for
it's Hitchcock.
fans.
I love
This is
Hitchcock.
very fitting for the Hollywood location. This is Alfred Hitchcock's Director Guild Medal, including a bust of Alfred Hitchcock's face, and this check made out from Alfred Hitchcock. Here is something really interesting. I've seen these composite portraits made out of all kinds of things, but this one in particular is made out of airsoft pellets, representing Angelina Jolie.
That's cool.
I think when I was a kid, it was very popular to do these with
That's cool, right?
stuff like either matchsticks or jelly beans or things along that lines, but this is the first one I've ever seen made of airsoft.
Okay, well
Here we have a shooting gallery, which you can play.
a shooting gallery. That's lovely. These things look really disturbing, so I'm just gonna skip them over here and go to the main attraction of this video, which is apparently the world's largest man exhibit.
That's the goth girl of my dreams right there, folks. This one, as always, continues to be one of my absolute favorites. It's wonderful seeing him in wax figure form. The heaviest man of the world always lets me know that I was not the heaviest man of the world, even though I was very large.
Click.
Incredible 119-inch waist. Wow. Says he was once recognized as the world's heaviest man at weighing nearly 1,400 pounds.
That's gnarly.
That's well over twice my largest. So.
Oh, so his largest was 700 pounds? Really? That's really heavy. Wow. I mean, I'm glad that he's not 700 pounds anymore, apparently. So I'm really happy about that. I mean, that's a really bad weight for anyone to be at.
On an average day, he would eat 2 boxes of sausage, 1 pound of bacon, 12 eggs, a loaf of bread, 4 Big Macs, 4 cheeseburgers, 8 large fries, 3 ham steaks, or 2 chickens, 4 baked potatoes, 4 sweet potatoes, 4 heads of broccoli, and 6 quarts of soda at each meal. Yeah, I believe it when it comes to that soda. Wow. You know, in
hello,
wax
Boogie.
form, standing next to him, he doesn't seem that big, honestly. But then again, I've been pretty large. I would imagine you people at home would stand next to this and think, he's massive, but... I need to lose more weight. This is Dean Cain's official Superman
He
suit.
still is mowing.
Worn on the old school
Oh.
Dean Cain cereals.
Oh, that's cool.
That's amazing. And then here, out of car
C3PO.
parts, I've never seen anything like this. I bet I never will again. Tucked away over here in the corner, a C3PO special effects head. This is But it is
C3PO.
especially weird to see Indiana Jones here in the jungle. Once again, only in Hollywood. So I think something is supposed to happen if I put this box there. This is an oddity as well. A Michael Jackson candy portrait. Mostly made of mints. Michael, made of mints. He is the king of pop. I would have been pretty glad to see this made out of popsicles as well, but I think that would melt. Also really weird to see
Oh, it's a
Bubbles
monkey.
the Chimp in his bad tour jacket signed by Michael. Hi, Bubbles. You've seen better days, Bubbles. Another thing I don't think you'll ever
What
see
is this?
anywhere else. This is Mick Jagger,
Chicken wire sculpture.
made out of chicken wire, of all things. And that's going to do it for the Ripley's, believe it or not, auditorium in Hollywood, California. Fairly small museum, about what I would expect for an auditorium. It's a lot of stuff I didn't show you here, but I was mostly interested in showing you the stuff that piqued my interest. Always want to come and check it out. If you enjoy these adventure vlogs, let me know by dropping a like on this video down below. Do me a favor and hit subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Encourage me to get out into the world and do it. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much. I'll speak with you again soon, and I'll be back with another video, hopefully soon. Believe it or not.
That was really entertaining, wasn't it? Yeah, so I'm not gonna be reviewing all of these videos, but I'm just gonna be, looking at the ones that really pique my interest. Like as Boogie said, there's lots of things that you can check out for yourself. So if you want to check out this channel, he's called Boogie Travels, Mr. Boogie Travels. And if you want to subscribe, please do. I'm not going to, just because I'm not really a fan of what I've seen so far, but maybe that might change a little bit along the way. This is off the screen for you, but let's go to this video called My Home Haunt 2019, my 2019 Halloween decorations. So I'm wondering, where exactly did he travel to for this video?
Hey guys, Boogie2988 coming at you live once again, and I wanted to show you.
This was not a live stream. He's. Oh, why did he say coming at you live? Huh. That's odd.
My Halloween haunt for this year, 2019. This is my yard. I'm super impressed. I know it doesn't look like much just here behind me, but once I zoom up, once I show you the individual stuff, I think you'll be really impressed. Plus, there's some stuff new this year. And after that, we might go Halloween shopping and see if we can find something even scarier. Starting off with, the obvious theme here is a cemetery. But I kind of wanted to go originally with an animal cemetery, pet cemetery as it were. Then I found this alien skeleton and had to put him out front. Skeletons just add a lot of verticality. When you have the animal corpses in the yard, you can't really see them that well from the road, but the skeletons, the standing ones, you can definitely see a lot better. Speaking of skeletons, here's one that is hung by fishing wire, so he appears to be standing. It's hung from the tree right there. And then the snakes are part of the boneyard feel too, the animal graveyard feel. I like the cobra quite a bit, actually.
Just as a point of interest, how heavy is Boogie? And I know it's a bit rude to ask me that. To ask him that, but just how heavy is he, and does he have trouble, maneuvering himself, walking or driving? So I'm kind of interested to see just how exactly did he put this yard together, because it seems kind of complex, It's got lots of these little figures here. He's a young and strapping lad, right? How old is Boogie? He's like, I don't know, in his late adolescence or something, or no, probably not. Judging by the thickness of his beard, I say maybe around early 30s. Maybe it's a bit weird, but I don't know.
Well, that are now populating.
Maybe he's young at heart.
the yard. I think that's a nice little touch.
I can't judge him
And
too
yeah,
much.
this year I've decided to go extra scary by putting out
45?
actual body parts. So we've always done the ground breakers, and I really like.
Oh, he's 45.
Time and one says no vacancy, and the in flashes in and out. I love these. We just don't have that many front-facing windows, so I feel like you can't really put that many.
Who's we? Is he living with his wife or with his roommates? Apparently he's not living on his own, so I like to see who's he with.
Up. I have more. I just hang them else in the house. Oh, and in some of the bushes, you'll spot little animals on top of the bushes as well. Here is quite possibly the most morbid scene, and this is the thing. This has been here since year one. It's a skeleton holding its child, presuming they died under this tree together. And no one.
That was really funny, Boogie. Oh, they died together in that tree, that child and that the parent there. That's really funny, Boogie. It's pretty morbid too. I can't argue with that. It's pretty morbid. Nice going there.
No one's ever complained about this, so I don't see why they're complaining about the body parts in the yard. Then as we walk along the path, you'll see a few more odds and ends, some more ground breakers, and a running light that lights these up on Halloween night, every other night of the week. So a lot of nice little touches here in the yard. But that's not when it gets super scary. These are not exactly Disney quality animatronics, but these are very cool animatronics. And with these guys guarding the front door, even though we get 300 or 400 trick-or-treaters every year, they tend to be fairly scared. With a giant 7-foot-tall boogeyman.
Hey, boogeyman! It's like a boogie right there.
Singing what is apparently Boo from Monsters Inc. from his hands. You can imagine why they're scared. So,
that's pretty scary, man.
We still give away a lot of candy, but only to the brave kids. And if you guys remember, this is still a little bit of a nod to my ex-wife, who used to live here with me. Obviously, she put together this pumpkin patch years ago, and we keep it up pretty much till Halloween night every year.
It's still we though. Apparently he doesn't live with his wife anymore. Wait, let me listen to that again.
This pumpkin patch years ago. Remember, we still give away a lot of candy, but only to the brave kids. And if you guys remember, this is still a little bit of a nod to my ex-wife, who used to live here with me. Obviously, she put together this pumpkin patch years ago, and we keep it up pretty much till Halloween night every year. She still haunts the place.
I wonder why you said that. I mean, personally, I mean, I've never been, like I don't really understand why would he say that in a YouTube video about my home haunt 2019, about him traveling to his backyard, exploring his Halloween decorations. It's just really, I don't know, just a bit odd for me. And it's a pretty long video. I mean, it seems like he spent more time talking about his backyard than he did to that place that he actually traveled to. That first video that we watched. So that's kind of just a bit weird for me personally, but feel free to disagree.
A couple more details here. We do have a couple of zombies hanging from the lights, and then we have the lights changed as well. So pretty creepy, pretty scary. I love these lights and the way it looks all lit up. So we'll have to show you how it looks all lit up in just a little while. Here we have the boogeyman, all animated and glowing. His eyes glow, and Boo swings back and forth in his arms, screaming at the top of her lungs. And if you want candy, folks, you gotta walk right between these two.
I wonder if he did this just so he could push children away, so they don't go to his house and bother him or them. I don't know who them is. I saw some things in chat about a Chad. Is that his boyfriend or a roommate or I'm not sure, because it seems like a pretty nice house. So it'd be kind of weird for just like for it to be a house for two grown men. Is that his son or something? Who's Chad?
So good luck. Scaredy cats. The smoldering pumpkin, probably one of my favorite pieces as well. He's got a fog machine built in, and he literally breathes smoke and burns as you get close, including a light up face, a light up chest.
That's pretty creepy.
And there's the final product.
That's pretty cool, honestly. That's pretty cool. I'm just wondering just how much would this cost? Like these individual things here. Um, let's go, all my Halloween decorations, Halloween lighting, and lots more cool stuff in my own home haunted house. We also take a look at the local Halloween stores, including Halloween Express and Halloween. Oh, okay, I see. So he's not really traveling to his backyard. He's going to travel to a Halloween store later. So
What do you think?
So that's in keeping with the travel channel.
Collect this now unneeded flesh to feed my army of demons, so we can hunt for more.
It's kind of similar.
Creepy. Two more themes that they have that I kind of feel like failed
Nightmare
them.
Before Christmas.
I think a lot of people were into clowns because of it, but I don't think they sell a lot of these, though the Pennywise figure is perpetually sold out. But Hugs the Clown,
Welcome to the fun house.
not so much.
Huh.
Very similar figures. I thought about picking this one up,
Oh, okay. They're like
and I've even thought about getting one of these.
This is Tyler. Tyler, with Grammarly's help, is writing an email to his boss, Anita.
No, thank you.
Severed heads
Oh,
for
cool.
the
These are pretty cool, right?
graveyard as well. Maybe this one.
That guy looks like Tor Johnson from Planet Nine from Outer Space. Just a bit thinner, though.
Huh. How much? Oh, no. Oh, no.
How much is it?
I think I have to get it. That's a good price.
Oh. Where's the price, though?
I also really like this figure. I'm just worried about...
Oh, it's Pennywise.
I think it's
check out
really
Pennywise.
cool, but for that price, maybe not. But I think that would actually fit
Pretty
my theme
costly,
pretty well.
right? Really cool.
And there he is,
Hey, it's Pennywise.
the hottest clown of the season, Pennywise,
Cool.
right here at Halloween Express. Again, as much as I love Pennywise, as much as I love Stephen King's It, I just don't think I want Pennywise for my collection. He's cool, but not at that price. These three ghosts are all one big unit. I think in a fairly lonely yard, they would...
The Pennywise thing, it looks cool. It just doesn't move very cool. It's like so like clockwork like. It's just so unrealistic. I mean, the other ones that he had in his yard, they looked a lot better, I think. So that's just my personal review of this little travel to the Halloween store.
Don't think I want Pennywise for my collection. He's cool, but not at that price. These three ghosts are all one big clowns in the neighborhood. Who's buying these? And of course, they've had this guy out for a couple of years. That massive dragon in the corner as well. If I remember correctly, he breathes blue smoke and fire.
That's cool.
Again, I just don't know how to trigger him. Managed to catch that happening, and now that I've seen what that piece does, it's terrifying. Good Lord.
Look at all your ad blockers, lol. I believe in capitalism and I watch ads so creators like Juno get their fair share. Yeah, nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Except I don't get ads on this channel because it's not monetized, so like block away.
Wow, that's awful. Oh,
That's kind of creepy.
wow.
Wow.
They have an absolutely fantastic
So many
collection
skeletons.
of animal
Oh my
skeletons as
god.
well,
Oh my
but I
god,
think
it's so
you
cool.
don't have this owl.
Wait, hold
To
on.
one of these haunted houses? Or maybe we just go back home to see what we can make our yard look like at night. It's getting plenty dark. All right, so it's really late at night. So I went ahead and turned these guys' sound all the way down. But this is what my house looks like if you approach it. And I have to say, it's pretty terrifying. I bet the homeowners association is going to lose their minds. I will turn these guys back on. All right, we have some fall coming out. Nighttime
Okay, let's see.
view of the signs.
Aw, it's so cool.
Good. But a night kind of
That's so
gives it a
cool.
really unique feeling. After having done so many haunted houses this year, I have to say, this almost looks professionally done to me. I mean, I'm really proud of the job we did. Oh, I have to say, that looks really nice. Oh, but what about this guy? Where do we put you,
This is so cool.
Mr. Two-Face? Maybe Mr. Two-Face goes right here. in front of the fogging skeleton.
That's so cool.
1 yard watching you walk towards the
Nope, no super chat because this is not monetized.
house. One face watching you walk towards the house, and one watching you walk away.
Let's have a okay. Let's have another look at his haunted house and see does it actually look professional? I mean, I can't speak for Boogie. I mean, Boogie made it himself with his Chad apparently, but yeah, I'm just not sure if it's all that professionally made. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff in here. I mean, he's bought a lot of stuff, definitely, but does it have a theme? Like, does his yard have sections cordoned off? Like, you have a cemetery here, you have a little pumpkin patch here, and it just kind of seems a bit haphazard for me personally. But it's just my opinion, you know. Just don't cry.
I outdid myself this year.
He did outdo himself.
Nice.
I do himself.
So here we are.
I mean,
one last scary look.
That's a lot of smoke. That's a lot of smoke, you know.
At my yard haunt for 2019.
That's pretty. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's skip ahead. And he did another haunted house in Salome. Yeah, it got 12,000 views. That's pretty good. You know, he got a third of his subscribers to watch that one. That's really good. And then haunted hayride in Los Angeles. That's a lot of haunted stuff here, man. And I mean, you know, the thing about Halloween is that Halloween is, you know, technically it's a one day, but the way it's been commercialized recently, it's just become just a whole monthly thing. Like, you know, October is basically just Halloween at this point. So I understand why there's so many haunted stuff, so much haunted stuff here. Because it's basically October is Halloween season, and as soon as October is finished, you're either into Thanksgiving or Christmas. In Japan's case, on November 1st, all the KFCs have goddamn tinsel on the front displays. As soon as Halloween's finished, it's Christmas in Japan at least. So yeah, I can understand that. But haunted hayride, I'm probably gonna skip that. It got a bit less views. So I'm probably not popular. The birthplace of Walmart, the first Walmart. Oh, that's pretty cool. He went to Walmart. He traveled to Walmart. That's pretty cool. Universal Halloween Horror Nights with Adam DeWoo and the Carpetbagger. Oh, they're back again. Boogie actually travels. Where it's like to travel as a 30. Okay, so apparently he's 350 pounds. I wonder how long has he been 350 pounds. Is this a recent development, or has he lost more weight since then, or has he been progressively losing weight until he reached 350 pounds for this video?
Hey guys, you're watching Boogie Travels, and today we're going to travel to Dallas, Texas for a small gaming convention called Retropalooza, one of the first conventions I've gone to, and I've gone to 6 of the 7 that exist. Now, I will show you that video very soon, but today's video is going to be a little bit different. For some reason, I've seen the request over and over again. Boogie, I love seeing the destinations that you travel to, but I want to see you actually traveling. So I'm not really sure why. I think maybe it's because I'm a big guy. Maybe that's it.
For you.
Regardless, I figured it'd be a very simple thing to show you as I head out to Dallas this weekend. I will show you me on a plane, how I set up my hotel room, what I pack, the types of things I bring with me, and just what the general idea is like for me. I'll even throw maybe some budget saving tips ideas in there, and the way that I try to save money on these trips. So I hope this is something you'll enjoy. It's very different from the other types of videos I put on this channel, but in the future, if you decide you want to know what it's like when I travel, it'll always be like this. If you have any requests like this that are unusual, let me know in the comment section below. If you got a destination in mind, let me know. I will consider going there. And while you're down there, hit subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and join the Boogie Travels family. I'll be glad.
Wait, okay, so apparently with this video they got ads on the channel, so that's cool. I guess he wanted to monetize the channel, so it just took him a while to do that. Wait, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Wait, no, never mind. There's apparently a new video of World's Heaviest Man at Ripley's Auditorium in Branson, Missouri. Or never mind. I'll probably watch that later. Thank you for subscribing, turning on notifications, and for watching each upload. With ads, this means we'll see these videos get pushed into the algorithm and discover new fans every day. Thank you for believing in this new experiment, helping me walk and travel and exercise and enjoy the experience. More importantly, thank you for letting me share it with you. That's pretty nice. That's a nice
All right,
sentiment.
let's go get on a plane and let's go to Dallas.
So probably the most frustrating part of traveling as a big guy is you're pretty much guaranteed to get patted down every single time.
Really?
Especially when you got a lot of loose skin and stuff like me. But obviously they're patting a lot of people down, so I guess it's fairly common.
Okay, so apparently your weight has nothing to do with being patted or not. I mean, like everyone gets patted anyway, right? I mean, that was a bit. That was a bit. That was a strange comment for him to make, but I'll pass.
But as a big guy, you're guaranteed to get patted down.
Really?
Also, as a fat guy, it's difficult to stay on your diet when you travel.
Really?
There's a ton of junk food.
Oh.
But if you look at the right places, you will find fruit, you will find
Yay.
vegetables, you will find raw nuts. So
I try to be vegan. Of course, it's very difficult in Japan, but I think it's important to eat healthy. I don't eat too much meat, and it's kind of important for you to eat good fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables in Japan are very expensive, but some are really good. I mean, the carrots are so juicy. They're so much juicier than the ones in Ireland. Like, they have such a unique flavor. It's like no matter how you cook them, they don't really lose their nutrition. I mean, they probably do, but you just don't feel that. You just feel the carrots. So I wonder if Boogie's the same way.
it's good to grab some of these before you get on a plane, because otherwise, if you don't, when you're on a plane, they're going to hit you up with the tough stuff. The problem is, look at these bananas. Ugh.
Let's have a look at those bananas. I mean, I like bananas, but yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, they're kind of old. I don't know. If it was me, would I buy a banana that looked like that? Depends on the price. But buying a banana like before you get on a plane, that's kind of a weird thing to do. So I can understand him, being a bit apprehensive about buying fruits and vegetables while traveling. I can kind of get that. I mean, if you bought this at the grocery store and you bought them, yeah, they're fine. I think they're fine. But if they have spots on the outside, that's usually okay. I mean, there's no problem. They're probably not mushy at all inside. They actually look really good inside. I mean, I know it because I've eaten bananas like that before, lots of times. But if you're traveling, they're gonna get squished. So it's not very convenient. So I can get with Boogie with that one. I can
Probably go for some cashews.
Cashews
It's a
are
short
good too.
flight today, but if I was going to
Cashews
buy
are good
something,
too.
I'd probably buy some cashews and a bottle of water. So I'm not tempted to do the soda
Oh. So it's gonna buy cashews and a bottle of what?
flight today, but if I was going to buy something, I'd probably buy some cashews and a bottle of water.
Okay.
So I'm not tempted to do the soda or the chips or any of the garbage that they try to sell you on the plane.
Yeah. No, it's just lots of garbage on the plane. I'm glad the Boogie doesn't buy that.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yogurt. Yum. Here's one of the coolest things about flying out of XNA. You get stuck here. You can always play giant chess or giant checkers because they have these available. They even have a poker table. You can
Cool.
play with poker chips, cards. Yeah, it's not a bad place to get stuck. And it's a kind of cool airport with a Best Buy machine and even old school shoe shine place.
Oh, cool.
The problem is it only has 5 gates. It's a very small airport. It's very efficient, so the chances of you ever getting stuck here is pretty much close to zero. Also, if you're going to be traveling anyway, might
Hey.
as well play a little bit of Pokemon Go.
Let's go.
Here's a hint, little tip for the fatties. Moving sidewalks are a great way to get a few extra feet in without wearing out your legs.
Yeah. I get it.
Okay, I'm going to actually walk. Have I mentioned how tempting it is to be in one of these airports as a big fat fatty? Let me tell you, there's not a lot of healthy restaurants. But if you want pretzels, they're here. Though there is a really nice bar in this airport, so
American Grill. Oh,
too bad
I've
I don't
heard of
drink,
that.
because I hear it really takes the edge off of flying. Got some time to kill. They do have really good chicken wings here, though. I had them a long time ago when I was waiting on a flight. I dream about the chicken wings here.
Oh,
But not today, chicken wings.
Not today.
The good news is the gate that I'm flying out of today is actually a Pokestop. So sit here in this nice little rocking chair for the next 20
so
minutes until we
convenient.
start boarding, and try my best to not eat Annie Ann's.
Oh.
It smells good, tastes bad. Oh, and instead of getting a water today, I went ahead and got a vitamin water.
Oh, okay.
This is not particularly good for you, especially because the bottle has 100 calories.
That's a lot of calories. I mean, if you bottle water instead, then that'd be a lot better. But I'm again, I'm not Boogie. I'm not Boogie Travels. I don't know what he's thinking, but you know, you were gonna buy a bag of cashews and a bottle of water, and instead you decided to buy this, even though you just admitted that it's bad for you. It's 27 grams of sugar. Apparently it's vitamin water, so it sounds healthy, but it's 27 goddamn grams of sugar. Come on, including 27 grams added sugars. Wait, is that? Wait, I'm kind of confused with that. What's that 54% daily value? Okay, so what percent of daily value? So that means that this drink has 54% of the sugars that you should eat. I'm very confused with this one. It sounds healthy, but Boogie himself said it's not healthy. So why did he buy this? I'm very confused now. I'm so confused, Boogie. Can you explain yourself, please?
Of wasted calories in it, but since I'm fighting off a cold,
Oh, it's fighting off a cold.
150% of my vitamin C today,
Oh, that's why. Okay.
as well as holes in my pocket, so I'm not coughing and getting everybody else on the plane sick. So
Okay, so I see why.
that's one way to travel.
It's for health benefits.
Now, obviously, some planes are bigger than
Though sugar makes you fat, though. So I'm still kind of confused.
others. Some are easier to get onto. Some have first class. It's the only thing I can comfortably sit in. Sometimes the business class is a little bit smaller, but still fairly roomy. This time I got really lucky. Not only was the business class roomy, it was able to get the belt around me without needing a belt extender. A lot of times, if you go all the way to the back, though, there's very, very little room, especially for a sized person, and you're probably going to need a belt extender. If you can afford it, first class is the way to go. Huge waste of money, though, especially for just a short trip. So.
Yeah, I think it is a waste of money. But you know, it's nice that Boogie can afford this. You know, going first class or business class. I mean, it's nice, you know, for a big guy like him to, you know, afford going to business class and first class. So that's good for him, really. It really is a person of size, like him. But no, but some people can't, you know, afford that. So I don't know.
So, I recommend business class if you want to spend a little extra, have a little extra room. Now, when it comes to walking, that's not something I really struggle with anymore. So, it doesn't matter how big the airport is, but some of these airports are massive. When you go to LAX, chances are you're going to end up taking a bus and a train.
Is it just me, or is his left eye kind of droopy? Is he okay? Did he have a stroke or something? I don't know, man. Also, his the creases in his forehead kind of like don't match. I mean, hold on. Can I actually do it myself? Can I just make one side of my? It's actually very hard for me to do that. I think, unless I really try. Like effortlessly, like him, I can't like make one side of my forehead smooth. You know. I can't do that. So apparently Boogie's kind of comfortable with his weight. I mean, he's not comfortable, but he's like dealing with it really, really well. So I'm happy about that. But he's buying some really sugary stuff, and looks like his face is drooping, and his left side of his forehead is not moving all that much. So I'm kind of concerned for him. Is he okay?
Train and Lord knows what else just to get to your destination.
I mean,
fortunately, I got
I might be wrong.
fairly close here at Dallas, but keep in mind, if you ever are unable to walk that distance, if you're too sore, if you're too sick, know that they will assist you. All you got to do is ask for assistance and show up a little extra early.
Looks like somebody got dropped off curbside and needed assistance, and I guess they left the wheelchair here for some reason, which is not supposed to happen. But I can't tell you how many times I have gone through airports needing to have my wife, or my ex-wife, I should say, or a friend, or even someone at the airport push me on one of these.
How's it going?
I must have utter silence.
Skip.
These silly things.
It's
But I'll
silly.
never have to do that again. I thought it might be interesting to show you guys what I pack when I come to this kind of stuff. So obviously I use a CPAP machine, and if you use one as well, keep in mind it is okay to check these in your luggage, but if you can't sleep without one, you're running a really big risk. That's why I have this really strong, hard luggage, because I don't want it to get broken, I don't want to get lost.
Yeah.
I have 2 weeks worth of medications, more than I'll need for a 4-day trip, but that's just to be safe. Melatonin, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, that kind of thing. I also always carry in with me my own set of electrical cords. Obviously, everything I need to charge everything, camera batteries, and my CPAP machine, and my iPad, and all the other cool stuff that I bring with me. But I also bring my own extension cord that has USB ports and everything else, just in case. You never know if a hotel is going to be up to date on the stuff they have or not. And when it comes to electronics that I travel with, all this gets put into a backpack that I carry on myself. We got extra battery for the camera. We've got our nice laptop that's perfectly capable of rendering video. Got an iPad to mess around and fool around with at night, so I'm not tempted to waste the battery or resources here.
Oh, I see.
Bring my Nintendo Switch because I can play it on the plane. Also the phone, and then just in case you don't want your battery going dead for no.
That's really cool. So, in case you didn't know, so I don't think it matters whether you're a person of size like Boogie or not. You should bring chargers for all the electronic equipment that you bring. So that's nice of him to say that.
5-year-old man with a blankie. And you'll notice it's always tempting to get a king-size bed, but as per usual, I've got 2 beds in the room. One for me and one for my luggage. That's actually what I generally use the second bed for. It's so much.
I thought he was gonna use it for someone else. Huh.
More convenient. Just go ahead and throw it on the second bed and just grab things as you need it off the second bed. It's close by, convenient. Way better than hanging stuff up. I mean, do I look like a guy who cares about wrinkles?
I don't think so.
Come on.
One more essential item, and that is going
Water!
to be a water bottle.
Water bottle. You got a water bottle. That's really cool. I'm glad you got a water bottle. I'm so happy now.
I always pack one of these in my luggage. Got this nice one at the YouTube Gaming.
Oh, he got it at the YouTube Gaming Convention, right?
E3 lounge
E3.
this year, I believe. Because here's the thing.
Oh, okay, I see. Because he's like really important. So yeah, so that's why I got that. I'm glad that he showed that to us.
A lot of times you'll have a bottle of water like this in the room that's really retail of like $1. They want you to spend $5 or $6. But the tap water's free. Hey, now look what I discovered though. Check it out. Not every hotel chain is there to make money on you after you already moved into the room. Because here, the water is complimentary. Thanks, Sheridan. Here's the view from the 6th floor, by the way. We're in Arlington, Texas for this particular trip, right across the street from Six Flags over Arlington. Let me point out to you that I was correct to do so because look, this place is nice and everything, but it does have a much older style setup. So really only a couple of plugins and none of them USB.
Oh.
Glad I brought this.
3 days later.
And now to the power of editing. It is a few days later and it's the end of Retropalooza. So I'm checking out of this room. And I have a little ritual here. I actually learned this a bit from Casey Neistat. Number one, first off, always leave some cash for whoever's cleaning your room. They work hard. And especially if you're going to leave anything in the room that they have to deal with, it's a great way to make sure that they don't feel too miserable doing their jobs. It's just
so that's nice. So that's really nice. So I have a family member who is a hotel cleaner. And they're involved with housekeeping and stuff like that. So of course it's very considerate of Boogie to leave some money behind for whoever's going to be cleaning up the place instead of cleaning up for after himself instead, and spend like a minute to take care of his own rubbish. So I'm glad that he left some money instead.
Polite thing to do. And then I always like to do a quick walkthrough to make sure there's nothing in the room that I'm forgetting. That's where it really serves you to go ahead and clean up after yourself to make sure that there's nothing that you've left. And obviously you're not going to leave anything big like a little piece of electronics or anything like that, but you never know when it comes to a small medication bottle. I've left
Ad.
I worked with the Russian mafia. My power is no illusion.
Skip.
shampoo, I've left clothes, I've left all kinds of things
Yeah, I know.
in a hotel. So
I left gloves one time. Really nice gloves. So yeah.
always make sure to do the walkthrough, the pass-through. And Casey Neistat said it's a great way to say goodbye to a place that was home, even just for a short little while. So that's it. That's basically what it's like for me to travel, guys. I hope you're enjoying the travel vlogs. As you can tell, I have pretty much lost my voice at Red.
Wait, really? So yeah, I'm okay. So yeah, I'm glad that Boogie travels very much like many other places, like many other people do. So I'm very happy about that. He checks his hotel, stuff like that. He packs chargers, stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he did lots of ghost houses and fright fests and my God, wow. America's Most Haunted Hotel. I'm gonna go to driving through the back roads of New Jersey. I'm gonna go through this one because he's eating in the thumbnail and that looks kind of appealing for me.
Hey guys, you're watching Boogie Travels, and today I am traveling the
Is he recording himself driving? Is he filming himself driving?
back roads of southern Jersey, where if you want to, you can see really weird stuff like this. Look at this interesting cemetery, absolutely massive, right there in front of the church. A lot of history there. But basically, I just went down to the Enterprise, I rented a car, and I'm...
So he's holding up his phone with one hand? Driving with one hand? Is that what he's doing? And is he? And I mean, Boogie is a man of size, so I can't really see if he's wearing a seatbelt or not. So
driving
I'm kind of
these
concerned
back
now.
roads. I know that eventually I'll
I hope he
end
doesn't
up
get into
near
an accident.
Philadelphia, and I'll probably end up staying there, flying back in a couple of days. But I figured just for now, I would turn on the camera and let you guys join me as I drive around and explore these backwoods. And let's.
You know what, Boogie? I'd rather you not hold the phone while you're driving because that really concerns me. You know, and I kind of feel that you're old enough to know that you should not do that. So I'm really questioning your judgment right now, Mr. Boogie Travels.
Let's just see what there is to see. One thing you're sure to see a lot of here is a lot of farms. I did not expect that for Jersey, but I guess it makes a lot of sense. I don't know what they're growing there. That kind of looks like wheat to me, but I'm not really sure. It's October, so definitely they've taken in the crops by now. Now, for those of you from the South like me, you may not be familiar with this gas station chain.
Wawa?
It's called Wawa, and every single time I have ever come to Jersey, I have stopped in and gotten a sandwich from here, and today will be no exception.
Okay, so apparently he likes Wawa sandwiches. So that's really cool. So I want to see what kind of sandwiches they make and what kind of thing is Boogie gonna buy.
For those of you who don't have Wawas in your area, let me show you what all the fuss is about. I mean, basically, it's like any other smaller gas station.
Okay, so it's like basically any other gas station. I wonder why he chooses Wawa every time though.
Except they do have really good hot and fresh sandwiches with breakfast and
That's cool.
And, you know, your average coffee and stuff like that. But
That's
the
cool.
sandwiches here, I got to admit, are just really, really good.
They're really, really good.
Taking a look at these sandwiches, I don't know what a hot gobbler is. I presume it's got to be turkey related because it's got mashed potatoes on one and sweet potatoes on the other. I don't think I'm going to find out. I mean, the rest of a Wawa is exactly what you would expect. You can play the lottery. You can buy lots of sugar and junk food.
Or
anything else you might need.
So pretty much what you would expect, except the sandwiches
Hey, Fiji water.
are fantastic.
Got the water.
Ooh, that one's not cold. I want a cold one. All right, so here's what we're dealing with.
Okay, so wait, why? Oh, were they not in the fridge? Why wasn't that Fiji water cold? Huh? And okay, well, he put back the water bottle, but we don't know if he took another water. You know, he probably did. I mean, it's Boogie. He likes to eat and drink healthy, so I think he found a different water to buy. So I'm assuming that happened. I mean, it's not on camera, but just because it's not on camera doesn't mean it didn't happen. So we can't say for sure.
This is pickle,
Pickles.
a little bit of white bread,
Uh-huh.
a little bit of mayo,
Uh-huh.
a lot of vinegar,
Nice.
and your basic Italian meats.
That's good.
A very mushed up toasted sandwich. And I have to say, having gotten this every single time I come up north, it's drunk people food. I mean,
It's drunk people food. Why'd you get
it
every
tastes
time? though?
okay. It's got a really decent price, and it's just really, really convenient.
Convenience. Okay.
I don't recommend it.
You don't. Wait, Mr. Boogie Travels. I'm very confused right now. Why do you always come here and eat the same sandwiches from Wawa's if you don't recommend it? Is it? I'm so confused now.
But it is a bit of a South Jersey delicacy to me. So
It's drunk people food, but it's a delicacy. Boogie Travels, please. I'm having a headache right now. I'm still a bit sick. Can you please explain to me why? Mr. Boogie Travels, please explain yourself.
every time I'm here, I'll probably get one. That guy always regret it though.
He always regrets it though, but he always gets it. Let's just hold on. Let me think about this for a minute. I can't think about this. It's just too weird for me.
Not worth the calories.
Not worth the calories. It's not worth the calories.
But it does fill you up.
It
I
does.
looked up in a little travel roadside guide. There's something right over here in Huntsville that I'm heading to. But I just wanted to show you the roads here and the cool stuff that you'll see as you pass by some of these smaller southern towns. Northern towns. This is the kind of stuff you will see in these smaller northern towns. And I'll be honest with you, it's very different from what we see in the South. I don't know what it is, the architecture or
The way he's filming this, he's
that kind of thing.
he's obviously
but
holding the phone, right? So he's holding it like I assume like he's resting the back of his hand on the steering wheel or something. So I'd imagine if you got into a car crash, if the airbags went off, then that might kind of harm his hands. I've heard some things about getting burns from the airbags, because it's like high pressure stuff shooting at you. Basically, it's there to help you, but it can have some side effects like burn damage, like some light burns or something, or blisters. I don't know. So I'd imagine if he was doing this and the airbag went off, then I imagine that the back of his hand would get burned, right, or like get a blister. I just really concerned for Boogie's safety right now, because the way he's putting out content on here for everyone to see how recklessly he drives, that just makes me feel a bit uneasy.
But for some reason, this place is just a little bit cooler, a little bit wilder, with a lot just cooler stuff going on. I'm so used to seeing the South that the North seems foreign to me. So I like it here. And as we pass this old rusted railroad, I want you guys to take a look at the side of the road and see if you can tell what the difference is between the North and the South. And I think the biggest thing is the trees. It's nice that these trees are just starting to turn color, so I'm really getting to see that over the next couple of days. But there's just different types of trees up here.
Yep.
I think I'm used to seeing a lot of pines in Arkansas, so that's a big part of it. But yeah, it just looks foreign and different to me. You can definitely tell you're in a different part of the country.
Now this country road does look kind of like the country roads I was used to in.
Oh,
Have
went
an
to another
appointment as
museum.
well.
I just got told by a friend that there is a indoor theme park related. All right, taking a look
What?
at this place. We're in
What?
for quite the drive. 101 miles.
I think Boogie was trying to say something, but then
I got to have an appointment as well.
I just got told by a friend that there is a indoor theme park related. All right,
What?
taking a look at this place. We're in for quite the drive. 101 miles.
I think he maybe he wasn't wait, he's on his phone. How's he filming this? Does he have two phones? Maybe he's filming with his iPad. I don't know.
So, I'll see you soon.
Well, here we are. I didn't realize how far north I would actually be going.
That's really north.
I have to keep my eyes on the road, so I know I'm sure exactly what's on camera right now. But over there, to my right, should be some city. Is that New York? Is that Jersey? I guess I'm really close to Jersey because I've been taking the New Jersey Turnpike. There's the exit for Newark, and I saw the exit for the Lincoln Tunnel, so that has to be pretty close to New York.
Excuse me.
Neat. Maybe I'll fly home
Meat?
from New York instead of
Meat?
Philadelphia.
You say
Who
meat?
knows? All right. Well, here is
American
my
dream.
target for tomorrow. This is
Yo, maybe I'll get caught up on The Watchmen. I hear this show's pretty fun. Another fun little tip, by the way. when
Fiji
you're out
water.
Driving,
Hey. I'm so glad that he's showing how much water he's drinking in all these videos by showing these expensive water bottles.
At a gas station, bring in your water bottle from that and refill it from the tap. It's another way to save money, so you're not buying their snacks and treats downstairs.
Yep. You know, he could buy a cheaper water bottle. I mean, you know, it depends on the country, it depends on the region, but some tap water you just really cannot drink. It's just kind of dangerous. But in Japan, tap water is really good, and you know, if you even this water, which is apparently Suntory natural mineral water, like from the mountains of whatever, of Japan somewhere. These are 2 liters, or like, I don't know how much would that be in imperial, but these are like 80 cents per bottle, and I imagine a single Fiji water like that, which is half a liter maybe, is a lot more expensive than that. You could just buy a water bottle like this and then fill up with tap water, and it'd be so much cheaper. You really do not need to buy Fiji water unless you want to prove yourself that to everyone that you're rich or something. I don't know.
Now, the point of this video should be fairly self-explanatory, but if it's not, I just wanted to show you what it's like for me to travel now and how this differs from just a few years ago when I was dealing with the social anxiety, when I was dealing with the mental illness, when I was dealing with my body being so big that I couldn't do these types of things. I mean, think about it. This morning, I had no clue where I was going. I had no clue what I was doing. And I found all of these cool things that I could film, experience, and share with you guys. I think that's incredible. I think that's amazing. And I know for somebody who's 45 years old, this kind of thing isn't that remarkable, but for me it is, and I hope you guys can appreciate and celebrate that with me. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the ones I filmed today that'll get up on the channel as time progresses. Because I'll tell you, of course I'm doing this for me, but I also love doing it for you. I mean, when I was trying to qualify for gastric bypass surgery, I was told by my surgeon.
Oh, okay. So it seemed like he was gonna say goodbye here, but apparently since he didn't reach the 10-minute mark with his video here, he added another 2 minutes, which almost got him to 10 minutes. And as you know, if your video reaches 10 minutes on YouTube, then you can put in mid rolls into the video. Usually you can put in always an ad at the front, at the beginning and after it ends. But if you get more than 10 minutes, then you can put in mid roll, so ads will play during the video.
To try to pick a non-scale victory, something that would get me
But it still didn't make it though.
really excited. And I thought about traveling. I wanted to travel with my ex-wife, you know. Things didn't work out there, but I would watch every day Justin Scared and Adam the Woo and Jacob the Carpetbagger going to all of these great places I love, like Dollywood and Silver Dollar City and Disney World and Disneyland, dreaming of going to those places one day when I got fit enough.
Yeah.
Now, I was actually thinking when I got thin. I'm definitely not thin, but I am fit enough to be able to do stuff like this. I mean, normally after just a road trip like this, even without me driving, I'd be completely wiped out. I'm thinking about going back and exploring the city a little bit.
Yeah.
Finding something to eat. Who knows? But
I'm glad that Boogie is still talking about thinking about food. You know, going to a city like New York, New Jersey. I mean, that's really a special place, and food is important too. But you know, you can go to other places in New York. No, it's just not. You know, New York is just. New, let's just move on.
First, I'm going to
What I mean to say is that New York is not just a restaurant. You know.
this video. I just want to say that this entire thing, this travel channel, has been eye-opening for me. And you know, maybe it'll never hit 100,000 subscribers, maybe it'll never be successful, maybe it'll never earn back a fraction of the money that I put back into it. But what a great way to spend my time, to go out into the world, to explore after spending 20, 25 years in front of a couch or in front of a computer playing video games.
Yeah.
Now I can explore the real world. And yes, what I'm
Also, this shot goes on for a very long time, and he's out of focus for all of it. You know, for apparently Boogie 2988 has been around for a long time. I've heard some things about him jumping into a pool and making like Francis videos. I think I've seen those back in my childhood, and considering that he's been around for a very long time, since the very beginning of YouTube, basically, you'd think that he would be aware of how to film himself and make sure that he's in focus for this video of this brand new travel channel, you know? you think that he'd pay attention to that, but you know, not just, I don't know. It's just a little criticism that I have of him. But okay, so I'm gonna show maybe 2 more videos, but I think I have a pretty good idea of what Boogie is like. I'm gonna go to Explore New York Times Square tour. The thumbnail is him eating, which is, I mean, that's one of the many things that you can do in New York. So I don't know. Also, I've heard some things about some haters on Reddit of Boogie travels. So I'm not sure about that. I've heard there's like I guess there's like a Christian situation where Boogie has trolls and haters online. Like there's two main characters I think on Reddit. One is called Sam and the other is called Wanda. I think they're like basically his like Clyde Cash and Alec Benson Leary of this one, so of Boogie. So let's just check out a couple of more videos. Let's go to New York. I've been to New York a very long time ago, so I'd like to see what Boogie's experience was of the Big Apple. You know,
it's another Boogie.
Whoa! That started very suddenly. I was not prepared for that. What did he say?
It's another Boogie travels video. This time I am inexplicably in New York. Just a few days ago I started off in southern Jersey, but decided to pack everything up and come up here to downtown New York. I am in Manhattan. And I'm probably not going to do all of the stuff that you would think I would do. I'm probably not going to do the Statue of Liberty, Freedom of Tower, stuff like that. I mostly just want to explore Times Square for the first time ever.
Times Square is
So
really
let's
cool.
go do that.
Times Square is really
Now,
cool.
this is my 3rd time in New York. The first time I came out was for the PlayStation 4 launch. The second time I came out was for the Gaming Creator Summit of 2018.
I'm very glad that this video is 11 minutes and 26 seconds. So meaning that apparently he didn't get mid-rolls for this. I actually don't know why. Maybe he had some music playing in the background and that got claimed. I don't know. Maybe it got claimed. So unfortunately, didn't get ads for this one. But I'm very glad that. Okay, so almost 2 minutes at the start, and he's eating a lot here. And okay, 3.5 minutes of this video is just him in his hotel room in New York. Like 30% of this video is his hotel room in New York City. I'm not a travel channel. I'm not a travel blogger. But if it were me, I would not title a video called "Exploring New York Times Square Tour" and have 30% of it devoted to a hotel room. But that's just me, you know. This is Boogie style.
But
We-
I've
maybe-
never
maybe
been
we have
able to
different
do
styles.
most of the stuff I wanted to do. Last time I was able to go to like Rockefeller Center and Rockefeller Square a little bit and hang
cool.
out there, but I didn't really get to do Times Square, which is something I always wanted to do. I do want to do the Ripley's here. I want to do
That's
the
a lot of
Madame
fish.
Tussauds. There's a bunch of stuff here that I want to do, but I mostly want to film with you guys on the streets of New York because I can finally walk the streets of New York.
Oh, that's nice.
Feels really good, man. So let's go.
So I'm very glad that he can walk again. I'm very glad. You know, he's said that many times before, but every time that he says that, it just warms my heart.
For a walk. Just now noticed this in my room.
Oh,
Now this is Times headlines, but I'm definitely noticing a theme here. 37 battle planes search for Amelia Earhart, the king of pop. It dies at 2009. What? There's
I wonder what hotel he stayed at. Did he say that maybe I could book a room at the same place and get the same poster experience as well? But I can't say for sure.
You can see the moon in the sky.
Oh, I was wrong. Sorry.
You can see
He's still in the
everything all lit
hotel.
up. And check this out over
Okay,
here.
so it's almost 40%
You
of the
look
video is in
into
his
this
hotel
building,
room.
You can just see right into that building. You can see all of the desks where people work every day. You can see this restaurant floor, or maybe it's a bar. Really is fascinating. New York is just a really crazy city.
Yep, it's got lots of
wild
buildings.
that there are just so many people right on top of each other here.
You know, that happens a lot in big buildings, man. Yeah, the skyscrapers, yeah, apartment buildings, people on top of each other. Yep, that happens a lot, man. It's not just New York City.
And if you could see
You should come to Tokyo, man. Does Boogie have a passport? Because I would love him to travel to all the other special places around the world, like the Disney Sea in Tokyo and Disney World in Tokyo, and maybe even Universal Studios in Osaka, because that'd be really cool to see. Because the world has so many different places to see.
the streets down below, which we can't, but if you could, you'd see exactly how full it is. We'll go there in a minute, though. I'll show you. This is what the rest of the room looks like. I'm up on the 33rd floor, and I asked for a room with a view.
That's a view, right?
Doesn't get more beautiful than that. Very nice. Here we are on the streets of New York. This is 42nd
Hey, it's a street in
Street.
New York.
A lot
Oh,
of culture here.
that's cool.
A lot of artists working. And you know where I'm going. I booked my hotel right next to this place on purpose.
Oh.
No, not Spirit Halloween. That's already closed.
Oh,
But
I
there's
thought
gonna
he
be
was
a
gonna go
Ripley's
to
Believe It
Spirit
or Not
Halloween.
video that you'll be able to see on the channel.
Ripley's
Let's
Believe It
go
or
in
Not.
and check.
Oh, another staple of this travel channel, Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Check it out. All right, just coming out of Ripley's.
Oh,
Be sure
food.
to watch for that video.
Junk food.
More art for you to pick up. Some for
Another staple of the Boogie Travels channel.
as cheap as $1. And yep, it's definitely 2019 because
Hold on.
you can pick up this Fortnite piece of art as well. Wow, for only $1 for these smaller ones? That's a really, really good deal. If I had room on my luggage, I might be tempted to pick some of these up. I have to take a moment to enjoy this. I'm currently in Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, and here you can take a nice little lap around.
ビザビで伸ばそう伸びしろがある待って全然わかんない伸びしろがある伸びしろがある伸びしろがある先生オッケー任せて伸びしろがある伸びしろがある伸びしろがあるこうだそうだ栄光の個別ビザビ冬季講習来てね温野菜で好きジャム好きな人と好きなもの好きなラーメンパンもぜひね豚も好きふわとろタンしゃぶ
This balcony to see New York City below us. Ooh, Harry Potter. All right, guys, day 2 of New York. I'm going home today. I decided to fly out of LaGuardia. But before I did, I wanted to shoot a video for the travel channel for the Nintendo store, which is there behind me. It's very cool. And I didn't realize that we were this close to Rockefeller Center. So I thought I'd walk over here and show you guys that as well. Right down there at the end of the streets, you'll see the letters NBC. That's right, NBC Studios. Just right there. That's not where we're going. I don't think I'm ready for NBC just yet. Here we are at Rockefeller Center, deep in the heart of Manhattan. It's not my first time here. I was actually here back in 2018 for the Gaming Summit, where they held a party for us just right down here on the ice skating rink. As you can see, nobody's ice skating right now, but the Zamboni's getting it ready. People are waiting with their skates. This is really cool. And here we are at the heart of NBC. This is the famous building 30 Rock, where obviously the show 30 Rock was supposed to take place and be filmed. One of my favorite television shows of all time. I wonder if we'll see Tina Fey walk by. Probably not, but if you're a fan of any NBC products or NBC shows,
interesting?
This is the heart of that. Oh, what's up, Mr. Pigeon?
Hey, Pigeon.
You just chilling? That pigeon's just chilling, man. He don't care.
He chillin', Pigeon.
Fly south, pigeon. It's cold. Though, for real, seriously, these pigeons just don't care, man. They're just hanging
Pigeons
out,
don't
man. Maybe
give
they're
a
going ice skating or
fuck.
something. I had no clue that these pigeons just
Dwarf Productions. Oh, hello.
this city.
Hello there.
Kind of adorable, really. Hey, Mr. Pigeon. You know, you don't got to walk. You can fly, buddy. You can fly if you want to.
You can fly if you want to. You can leave your chairs behind. If you don't, there's no friend of mine.
Go ahead and fly, man. If I could fly, that's what I'd be doing. I wouldn't be walking to these dirty streets. Decided to walk down here to the Rainbow Room, the observation deck for NBC Studios, to see if we can get up
I've
there
been to
real
NBC
quick.
Studios. That was
But
fun.
unfortunately, if you didn't already have tickets, there's a line to get in to go to the top of the rock. And I got a plane leaving in just a few hours, so don't think that's going to happen today. But I'll put it on the bucket list. Now, just across the street
Radio City Music Hall.
is Radio City Music Hall.
All
where
the classics,
I was
all the
fortunate
classics
enough to
that-
actually participate
all
in
classic places
brand
that
cast of
everyone
the
goes to.
Jets doing their thing. Now, I know Beverly Hills is famous for the shopping, by the way, but if you're in New York, I mean, these
Rolex.
vintage American coin cufflinks are only $49.
Whoa, that's
But everything
expensive.
else, a little overpriced. Again, this is really cool because, like I said, I didn't even really know where I was going today when I got out of bed. I knew I was going to the Nintendo store, but now I'm just kind of walking around New York.
Cool.
I'm probably only going to walk a couple of miles. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to walk the whole city or anything, but it is nice to be able to actually explore and see some stuff I wouldn't have otherwise seen. Most of the time, I just go from destination to destination, and don't have to do that anymore. I can get out and wander and see cool stuff like this. Like, oh, this makes me miss I miss Sammy so bad. I get to see him in like 12 hours.
Yeah, he has a dog called Sammy. No relation, but who's taking care of him now when he's busy traveling all the time? Apparently, he misses his dog a lot, and he also travels a lot. So I'm kind of concerned for for the dog now.
I'll be home soon, boy.
I hope he's okay.
Waiting for my Uber to go over to Times Square.
I was waiting for an Uber.
And just behind that bus, I want to show you this beautiful fountain across the street. I don't know what that fountain is or what this building is. 1251, I think, Rockefeller? I don't know what that building is, but hopefully it can give you a good idea of the grand scale we're dealing with in
I
New
don't know
York
what that
City.
is, but it's very big.
So many people
Thank you,
just
Boogie.
on top of each other.
Thank you, Boogie.
And if you lived in this city, I don't know who could afford to live in the city, but if you can live in the city,
Ground Zero?
there's never a lack of things to do or people to meet.
Nope.
It's pretty much the opposite of where I live in Arkansas. I kinda
Oh,
love it here.
he bought food.
Tall as this
Let's see what he
buildings
bought.
themselves.
Oh, Times Square, right?
This has got to be the absolute epicenter of
That's Japanese, right?
consumerism.
Oh, Chinese.
This is capitalism gone wild.
Capitalism
Stop
gone
off here
wild.
in Times Square
Oh.
and go ahead and get a snack.
A snack.
She's working on a hot dog for me right now.
Hot dog snack.
$8.95 for a hot dog. It's pretty
That's pretty expensive, man. You should have shopped around and bought something that was less expensive than that. I mean, it's just a snack, man.
expensive, but I got the Times Square. Since I'm in Times Square, why not? Here's what I got. I figured I could splurge a little
Wow, that's a really big snack, Boogie. It's over $8. Wow.
bit since I skipped breakfast, and it's already about 2 p.m.
Oh.
I got the Times Square hot dog. That is a hot dog covered in it. Buttload of mustard.
That's a lot.
Grilled onions, grilled peppers.
That's a veritable
Some
buttload.
bacon on top. Not a bad
With bacon on top. Wow, Boogie. Whoa. Well, hold on there. I was gonna criticize you for buying that vitamin water that was like 27 grams of sugar, but this thing, oh my God, Boogie, are you sure you're okay eating this? I mean, you said so yourself that you're a person of size, so I'm kind of concerned whether you're aware of the things that you're putting into your body, because I'm kind of concerned for you now.
Little treat. I figured people like to watch people eat, so we'll do that. But I figure with this epic backdrop here behind me,
That's cool.
oh my, I'm gonna get mustard everywhere.
Don't mind Boogie. This is
But I think it's so worth it.
so worth it.
Oh.
I can almost feel it.
It's good.
It's good, right?
It's not great.
It's not great. It's not great. Mr. Boogie Travels, you have never looked so happy when you're eating that goddamn hot dog. It's not great. Are you sure about that?
Probably not worth the calories.
Not worth the calories.
But it's worth it for the cool shot, the cool video, or the cool backdrop.
It's worth it for the content. Perfect. That's the kind of attitude that YouTubers need, right? Who cares about what you're doing? Who cares about if it's worth the calories? Who cares if it's just putting people into just making people work more than they have to make you a goddamn delicious calorie-filled hot dog so you can just take a bite out of it in front of an amazing backdrop so you can just make it your video thumbnail, now throw it away, right?
Don't think I'll finish it though.
You won't finish it. It's $8.50. Jesus Christ, man! You can just give it to a homeless person. Give an you just ate 50 cents worth of a $8.50 worth hot dog full of mustard and bacon. What happened?
Hotel to pick up my luggage.
What happened?
And my rental car. Hoping that's going to be around 30 minutes or so. Give me one last chance to sit here and take a look at the New York City and just say goodbye.
I think something happened. Did he just jump cut or?
Probably not worth the calories. But it's worth it for the cool shot, the cool video, or the cool backdrop. Don't think I'll finish it though. Back at my hotel to pick up my luggage.
I didn't see him finish it, so I can't say for sure whether he did finish it or not, or maybe he threw it away. I have no way of knowing. Honestly, I do hope that he finished, because goddamn, that would be such a waste of money and resources if he didn't. But having said that, he shouldn't have said that he probably wouldn't finish it if he did finish it. So I'm very conflicted, Mr. Boogie Travels. I'm very disappointed in your culinary acumen. Okay, let's go to like a couple more videos maybe. Oh my God! Did they go to like an amusement park somewhere here, or Matchbox Road Museum? It was haunted. Those places in Walmart. I drove the Batmobile. Face the Wax Museum. Drive through Branson, Missouri. Branson, Missouri, is that a tourist destination? Let's go to Palm Springs. No. Let's go to Christmas, because it's almost Christmas, right? It's almost Christmas.
You're watching Boogie Travels, and today we traveled to Branson. Here's the real draw
What?
to come to Branson, especially at this time of year. Nobody celebrates Christmas like Silver Dollar City, and to a different extent, Dollywood. I want to check out both this year, but we're starting with Christmas at Silver Dollar City. I always like this kind of old style stuff. You'll only see at places like Silver Dollar City.
Yep.
It's a old school clock, water powered. Seemed to have stopped sometime in the middle of the year 1888. Or maybe that's the year it is here. Just as I enter the park, I'm beginning to realize there's not a single ounce of this place that is not covered in Christmas lights. I haven't been to Silver Dollar City.
I can't confirm, but apparently Boogie hasn't drunk hasn't drank a Mountain Dew in a very long time, and he actually filmed the last time he ever drank a Mountain Dew on video. And what he did was like have a sip of it and then pour the rest out into a garbage bag. You know, like it was like a garbage can with a garbage bag inside, and he put the all the liquid inside it. And that was I'm pretty sure that looked really symbolic in Boogie's head, but just pouring liquid like that into a garbage bag. A bag for garbage, not for refuse liquids. You know, someone has to clean that up. It just doesn't disappear into the garbage can heaven. You know, at the start of every day, just refreshes itself and suddenly empties. Someone has to clean up that mess, and you're being a really inconsiderate asshole if you do that. So
here in Branson ever.
I'm glad that he doesn't drink Mountain Dew anymore. He just drinks Fiji water and tap water. So that's really good, Boogie. I'm so happy for you.
Forge. This kind of reminds me of that old school stuff. Wow. And here it is, the big draw. The 8-story tall, 80-foot tall.
Wow,
Christmas
so tall.
tree. Not currently lit, but I think they're lighting it just as soon
I don't know about you. I think that's pretty lit.
as it turns dark. So hopefully we'll get it lit.
Joy is the true gift that Christmas brings.
Oh, it's
We can
so
share
charming.
this joy simply with a smile, a kind word, a warm embrace, a helping hand, and 'tis the season for that.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Not gonna lie, that's really cool, actually. Is that lights? Is that actual lights? Not gonna lie, this is really cool.
Well, there it is in all its glory, and I have to say it's far more magnificent than I had anticipated. This is absolutely incredible, the light show that's going along with this. I had no clue what to anticipate, but now that I'm seeing it in real life, oh, I'm so glad I'm sharing it with you guys.
I'm also glad that Boogie has shared it with us, too. Legit, this is like the coolest thing on the whole channel, so I'm kind of thankful that I've seen this now.
Right after that incredible light display with the 8-foot Christmas tree, I wanted to walk through here with you guys. This is Christmas in Midtown, and they say between the Christmas tree and this Midtown section, there's over 1 million
1 million
total
lights?
lights. Here we are in the downtown area, and look at that giant globe.
Oh, it got copyrighted. Oh.
Are these Christmas wreaths and bells? Or this carousel up above that building?
Wow.
I love this train carousel with the candy canes, the teddy bears, the gifts,
That's cool.
the candy, the whole 9 yards. That is a beautiful display. I don't think you're going to see that in anybody's yard anytime soon. I absolutely love it. The reason for the season, folks. The lights just
That's honestly
stunned
that's
by.
pretty nice.
Absolutely breathtaking. I mean, does this get you into the Christmas spirit? Because it's definitely got me in it. I'm freezing, and I'm still having a blast. Yep, no matter where you look,
Yep.
you're going to find Christmas cheer down the ends of every path,
Pretty sure you will. Yeah.
everywhere there is to go. Christmas lights forever.
That's a lot of lights. I gotta say. Ad.
I gotta say, riding the train really brought back the memories, but Probably the weirdest memory from that I was really not expecting was the smell of coal burning, because that is still a coal train.
Again, we see this. Apparently, it's a staple of this channel. The Boogie Travels channel is Boogie's face is not in focus. Even though he should be. So, it's just all the criticisms that I have of him. So.
Trains that they're using to power that locomotive, and that burning coal is what we used for heat my whole life growing up. Throwing coal into a furnace to burn it, or into an open fireplace, and all that smell brings me back. Not just to Silver City or Dollywood and the riding the train there, but to just all those years where it's freezing cold outside.
Wow, he's really
It's
blurry.
cold, it was warming us up. And since I come from a long line of coal miners, really it gets you into nostalgia for sure. One of the things I really looked forward to about coming to Silver City was going into the flooded mine. One of my favorite rides back at Dollywood before they closed it. Look, they're trying to escape.
Wow.
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 And here we are as we're heading out.
Flood Cemetery.
The flooded tombstone. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Something I always wanted to do. I wanted to make it out to the. Remember about the Dollywood version though was at the end of the ride. But it does exist for those of you who come here without me.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go soon. So I hope you enjoyed Boogie Travels. This is traveling. Apparently, I'm so glad that I've gotten to experience Boogie Travels and the places that I travel to, such as the many Ripley's Believe It or Not auditoriums and the amusement parks. And hopefully he'll go to Disney World soon as well, because he really likes Disney. For a person who's, for a 45-year-old man who is divorced, childless, for him to enjoy Disney as much as he does, that's he's probably really young at heart. So I just want to check out his other channel. Apparently this is his main channel. It's called Boogie2988. I thought he had 4.5 million before, but now he has 4.45. So it's gotten down a bit. So I wonder what happened there. So yeah, this is his channel, and yeah, he uploads videos here. Lots of gaming related stuff. Lots of Francis as well. It's been a long time since I've watched a Francis video, so this is gonna be the last video that we're gonna watch. I just want to know what Francis is up to these days. It's only gotten 87,000 views so far. It was uploaded like a little over a week ago, like almost 2 weeks, and I don't know. Maybe it's not performing that well. Maybe this channel doesn't like Francis all that much, and so it's about COPA and the FTC and that YouTube trouble.
Oh my god! Oh my god, YouTube, what have you done? You sold out to the FTC!
We're just a little criticism. I would push the chair over to the side, or maybe not have the chair in here anyway if you're not going to sit in it, because now the chair is blocking the only person in this video.
You sold it all out to the FTC!
Okay, got it. Thank you. That was really
The
fun.
whole thing's gonna crumble now because of the FTC! Oh god! Oh my god! Oh! Listen! This channel is not for kids! This video is not for kids!
It's not.
If you're a kid, get the hell out of here! I don't want you here! Okay? You go watch Nickelodeon! What gave you the impression that this was a kid's channel? This was never a kid's channel! Oh!
His screaming is really funny.
What would make you think it's a kid's channel, huh? The FTC says it's the thumbnails, okay? I got crappy thumbnails! They said anything a kid might enjoy! What kid can enjoy anything? Could a kid enjoy watching me throw a temper tantrum like this? I'm sure a kid could. What about Jimmy Fallon? Can a kid enjoy Jimmy fucking Fallon?
Jimmy fucking Fallon. I like his screaming a lot.
This video is not for kids. What do I need to prove it to you, FTC? Okay? Nudity. Kids can't watch nudity. Here's my titties.
Oh my
Here's
god.
my titties.
Let's skip that.
Do I have to get rid of my Spider-Mans? Is that you're afraid kids might like Spider-Man?
Wait,
Okay,
is it? He's doing a lot of screaming and panting. Is he? Does he come back? No, he does. You can hear him breathing. He's breathing very heavily. Is he okay?
And another thing, YouTube, you spent the last 4 years punishing me for being an adult channel, for doing adult things and saying adult stuff. And now you're punishing the people who make stuff for kids. Who's left? Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel.
What's the Jimmys? I'm coming. Okay, well that was lovely. Apparently he was he running out of material because he wasn't up for it. You know, he just screaming a lot and had to leave the room several times maybe to think of something else to say. I kind of remember it being different. Maybe there was like a writer behind it during the good old days. Maybe there was like some sort of thought put into it before, but now he's liking that element these days. It's just not the same. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed my exploration into Boogie Travels. Hit the like if you like, and there's a link to my documentary channel, Gino Samuel 3, in the description below. I think there is. There's a Patreon as well if you're into that. Special thanks to all my patrons. And next Christian video will be up in another week's time because I got a new job and I don't have enough time to keep up with the 2-week schedule anymore. So I hope you can understand that one. I'm still gonna be making them. I'm not quitting. Don't lose hope. Just gonna have to wait a bit longer, at least for the moment. And that's about it. Special thanks to all who support me. All your kind words. Boogie Comrades of History. Cut it down. Yeah. Hope you have a good night, good day, good evening, good week, good month. I'll see you when I see you. Thanks again. Bye. Gotta go now.